apologise for my lack of interaction, but my character's the strong silent type.
Well, we need one strong character in this, so...
Yeah.
She's just the type to sit back and observe everybody, so...
Is anyone's strength here over 10 is the question.
Yes.
Mine is 10.
Mine's 12.
You got
Nice.
that very number.
Mate,
Character in the group.
Ladies and
straight
gentlemen.
dumpster.
If it makes you feel any better, Michael, I did go into athletics. So.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Because I was like, the amount of times I've been fucked by having a dexterous
of the day
character
is 10.
that needs to run or jump.
I was curious to know if anyone's actually going to have strength over 10. That was my curiosity. I was like, can I break bones today?
Well, mine's 12,
You
so
can
I feel like I'm
certainly
fine.
try.
I mean, that's more of a constitution thing.
And
Oh, that said, I'd be surprised with constitutions over,
The mana
what, 12,
falls.
14?
Okay, so back to the planning, I think.
sorry for the disconnection.
We
Yes.
do have
Oh my god, this
one
voice.
person who seems
That
rather
sounds good.
charismatic, has a rather large presence in the room, so to speak.
That's racist. Just because I'm a
No,
human.
I'm just calling
in a
you
room
fat.
full of- I'd like to... I'd like to cast something.
Here we go.
Do we have time to prepare our spells between now and then, or are we
I'm going to
Got
say
four
just
hours.
saying what we
you
have?
got 4 hours. I'm going to say yes.
Okay,
Okay.
sweet.
Cool.
I'm not too worried about what you got.
Just want to make
I
sure
feel like
that
I
I
should, but I'm not.
can
Yeah.
reclaim this spell slot somehow.
To reclaim.
Cast it as a ritual.
You can. You got 4 hours
Um,
to prepare and plan.
Yeah, I'm just going to headbutt you.
Look at
Go
you.
really low.
It's like you open your spell book. What spell can I do? Grab the book and just whacks.
Actually, yeah, I'll do that. It's funnier.
Yes.
do you know?
I don't know. I've lost control of the show. Josh, you've lost control of the show.
I know. I let you guys do your talking.
So, an alternate
Alright,
suggestion.
so
if
is he hitting
No.
Oscar with something?
We've lost
No.
Hannah. No, there we go.
No, she's
An alternate suggestion if people are feeling inclined to, shall we say, brute force things a bit. It's just treat it as more of a robbery than a heist. We can get the crowd under control. It's not hard.
we could
That
do.
is very
but
true.
I'm not particularly good once I've been seen. I'm best in the shadows and best in and out without anybody knowing I'm there.
And no shadows. It's easy enough to blend back in
Also,
after being
applies to
spotted.
me in Heist as well, but
Oh, sorry. What was that?
no, nothing. Not talking about my sex life.
It sounds like you are.
You hear a knock on the door as a tall elven man, bold, scars going down his sides, enters, and he's wearing very nice robes. Like, you all ready?
Fuck no!
Jeez, that was about
2 minutes!
3 hours and 52 minutes premature, which is also like your sex life.
It's a long.
Yes!
It's a
Roll
lone
in.
carriage ride.
Roland is out there waiting for you. So,
Do we get to plan on the carriage, or what are we doing?
make your plan. I'm just stating that Roland's here.
Okay,
okay.
we'll
And
be
he
out there
just-
in a moment.
Shuts the door. And just shut.
Is that a bird?
Do halflings have dark vision?
No.
Do any of us have dark vision?
No!
I have the spell Dark Vision for this
I also
specific
have
reason.
They're fucked. They're fucked.
I also have that, but I couldn't remember if gnomes had dark vision. No.
I'm totally fine.
Gnomes I should. Of course
Gnomes
not
do.
Gnomes do. Yeah, I was saying like at least half of you guys
Okay.
do.
So we do, right?
Two.
Humans don't.
No, humans
So-
don't.
The human and the halfling don't?
You
yeah,
have.
I don't. I have the
Really,
spell.
halflings? Oh, okay.
I have the spell
Cool.
for it.
Yeah.
Now you guys make your plans.
So if it lasts for 8 hours, before we leave this room, should I cast it on?
I guess the question is, do we value the spell slot more than the possibility, like, that we'll be able to... Actually, yes, if we can, like, casting it's probably a good idea. I'll cast one on myself. If you could cast one on our resident human, assuming you don't have other convenient ways if we happen to want to go dark, as it were. gnomes do have dark
She's
vision.
prestidigitation to make a small flame.
I mean, it
That will draw
kind of
attention.
defeats the purpose of moving in shadows, doesn't it?
I'll make it black.
I'm quite. Hey, Fancy Pants, I'm quite happy to give you dark vision if you would like.
I'll take dark vision.
Alright, I'm going to cast dark vision on him. Duration 8 hours.
I'm gonna cast dark vision on myself.
Okay, so we all have dark vision.
As she casts dark vision on me, it's like when you turn the lights on and someone's got night vision goggles.
Just the intent.
I can see through time.
Time can see through me. Very meta.
Okay, so I'm a master at getting in and out of small places. We're not talking about my sex life, okay? I'm a master of getting in and out of small places
And
very quickly without being seen. I'm also a master at looking at things.
I'm looking at things.
I'm not very good at taking the things I'm
So
looking
is
at, but
that
I'm good at
also
looking
not
at
to do with
them.
your sex life?
He's done a lot of window shopping.
A lot of window shopping.
Why do I think everything that's happening right now is to do with his sex life?
He's very entendre ridden, and I don't feel
Apparently, I'm not
comfortable in
intentionally
this place.
doing this.
Are you sure?
Very much so.
I
So-
don't believe you.
Trust me, this is as much as I had written about myself right there.
To save time, I'm gonna say that. Have you guys planned? Are you comfortable with your plans? So
I would
far?
like to case out the joint first.
I'd like to mingle with the guests and maybe keep the guards' attentions upstairs or
Okay.
in the main room,
Maybe we should.
possibly causing a distraction.
Okay. Maybe we
Well-
should split into two teams. Get one team
I'm
inside,
with that.
checking out the interior. Potentially our two best minglers, which I would assume is Mr.
Hell yeah.
Charismatic
Best
over
hits.
here, and maybe another one of you, because I'm definitely.
I'm
not
a
one.
fine mingler. Don't worry.
Okay, well then that's one team, and the other team, the two gnomes, we can go on the outside, case out the exterior, see if we potentially have any ways in from there.
That's a
Okay.
good
Yeah,
plan.
so that sounds like a decent plan.
Okay. Anyone need anything before we leave? I can provide pretty much nothing,
But I can take a lot.
but I could take a lot.
I've got some tools.
Are we still talking about your sex life?
Yes! I mean, no!
Every time I open my mouth, it's always my sex life.
I mean, I'm a lot more successful than you in that regard, and yet still,
It's a very innuendo-ridden accent he has.
which is weird because it's the same one that you used in my campaign.
It's the same one that I use in another campaign. This is weird.
Yeah, we've got to stop using
Okay,
that
so-
accent.
I think it just,
I know.
honestly, it just sounds like you three are just really unoriginal.
What?
Wow.
I think what we
Four.
can
3 white people on original? That's weird.
do. Yeah.
I'm sorry we can't all have an accent as consistent as yours, Hannah.
It's because I don't put one on, darling. Because
What?
I'm not good at it.
Alright.
So,
Just-
we
I'm
need.
just not good
Do
at it.
note, we got. It's a one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want
Okay.
to turn this into like 4 again.
We need.
I'm
we
ready.
need to get some
That's it,
information
yeah.
on the place.
Yeah.
So we'll send one team inside. That
Yeah.
will be what,
Alvo.
Alvo and
The chipmunks.
the chipmunks. Okay, so Alvo and the chipmunks will be going in through the front door and mingling with the crowd, finding out what's inside. And myself and
You can call me Minty.
Minty. Peppermint. Myself and Peppermint will be heading around the exterior, casing out the place. We'll give it maybe, half an hour, and then we should meet outside, pass on our information to each other, and then continue our plan further from there. I am able to change myself to get inside. I'm rather obvious in my current wear.
Just G-string. It's
I can do that a couple times, too.
sex life.
His accent's changing and going more like European. Anyone else noticing that?
I never said my accent would be consistent, okay?
Sorry.
Okay. So
No, but I'm good with that. That's a good idea.
I can also
I cannot change my
detect
appearance,
magical
so-
items, and I can find someone maybe important and turn them to our cause.
yes.
I can
So-
give
I can also do
somebody-
both of those.
Are you
that's kind of-
familiar with this orb of the dragon ball?
I am absolutely not. No.
Okay, that's a shame.
I can
Yeah.
give somebody a longer stride if we need that at any point.
If we need a commanding walk, I'm sure that will come in helpful.
If we do find any doors that we can't get through otherwise by picking locks or just turning the handle, I can also get through those magically.
Yes, I also brought a
As
hammer.
long as they're not-
Turning the lock must be nice with opposable thumbs.
I can't get this knob to...
You can't grab it. I only have 3 fingers. Can't do it. What
I'm in
happened?
trouble grabbing the knob. Somebody
Yes.
please help me.
Never
So what
So-
happens to not wanting this to be a 4-shot, boys?
So
You're now standing here
I was
discussing
supposed to be planning,
Opening-
okay?
opening doors with different amounts of fingers.
We're supposed to be
I've
planning.
given them time to. I've
It's
given
a
you all time to
legitimate,
plan.
it's
Please
a
do.
legitimate point. What if one of us here only had 3 fingers and no opposable thumbs? Like 1 finger on one hand and 2 on the other, and no thumbs. It's a legitimate
Get
point.
in the
Oh my
cart.
god.
Just get in the cart. Go.
Okay,
I'm
let's hop in
going
the
to
car,
do-
shall
Alright.
we?
Walk out.
So,
I'm just gonna walk out.
all right.
You walk away.
I couldn't think of the
walk
word for wagon.
yes,
You broke
Good
me to
wagon.
the point where I couldn't
All right.
think of the word
So,
for wagon.
have you guys finished your planning?
yeah. In
Yes.
the wagon, I'm gonna ritual cast Unseen Servant a bit before we get there.
Okay. Before you get to that,
Yep.
you guys are guided. You head to the door where the elven man came, and you walk through, and you see there's a small corridor
Yes.
and a door at the end. You open the door, and you see clutters of all kinds of weapons, armor, tools, anything you see, and you see a man facing away from you. He's human, but he's got a very he looks old. He's
Yeah.
got raggedy hair going grey. He's got a big hump, and he's kind of just trying to reach for things, and he's kind of just smacking things behind. You can't really see what he's doing, but
Yes.
you do hear like the clanging. You hear a bit of like soldering almost, and he turns around and looks at you guys. He's got a crooked nose, pretty much crooked like that.
Yeah.
He has a very pointed chin, eyebrows the bushiest you've ever seen, and a little curl.
What the hell of a snarl?
What did you say?
Oh my god, we have the same voice.
What? What did you say? Oh, it's you guys.
That clearly needs some hearing aids.
What?
I hope nobody's trying to sleep in their house.
Are you? Oh, you're all ready to. You're finally ready for your weapons and all kinds of things, right?
Well, tools of stealth would probably be more
Tools,
appropriate.
yes, tools. I've got tools. What you're looking for?
Oh, just something so perhaps if I'm sneaking around, no one will be able to notice my
Four-
presence.
4 sets of lockpicks, please.
Weapons?
Yep.
How many lockpicks do you have?
What?
Lockpicks! How many do you
You're
have?
talking at a frequency that I can't understand.
How many sets
How
of lockpicks
many
do you have?
You guys
Oh,
do realize
I've got
lockpicks
plenty.
don't break
This is
that
a
frequently,
thieves'
right?
guild.
It's one for each of us.
It's a thieves guild. We got plenty. And he just quickly ducks down, and then you start hearing like moving on stuff, like shoots, and then just quickly grabs things. What do you think? You hear like jingles, and he just throws them at you guys. Like what for you? What for you? What for you? What for you?
I would like to catch 2 of them.
I stop him from catching mine.
I mean,
I don't want his.
if you're going for
disgusting
mine,
hands.
then this is going to be what, contested sleight of hand?
Right. You can test it if you want to. So, what else do you want?
So,
What do you
Josh,
got?
what are you doing with your eyes?
He's clearly
getting into character.
Oh,
It's how I always look.
This is amazing.
if you happen to have some potions of invisibility, that would be nice, but I know that rather rare, so you may not. Also, are we doing that?
I do
are you
have
trying to
something
grab
like that.
mine? Because I will be trying to grab it.
Sure.
And he ducks down
Was this
again.
contested sleight of hand?
Yep.
He ducks down, picks up, and
Natural 20 plus 5.
22.
he grabs it. Nat 20 there. He comes down, and then you just
Thank
brings up like
you.
small crate, and just and opens up, and there's 4 potions of healing right there. Oh, that's 4 for you. What do you want, tall guy?
I just asked you 4 lockpick sets.
And anything else?
No. Please stop talking to me.
What?
And then he turns to you and says,
What about you, little lady?
You got any nice bows?
Bows. Sure, yeah, I got bows. What type? Short, long? What you fancy?
Short
A short
compound.
bow.
Sure, okay.
and he goes quickly out of sight, and then you hear some clanging again, and he's like, oh fuck, damn it! And then he comes out and pulls out a very nice, elegant bow. It's different. It's almost like grey-like styled wood, and it's kind of been all like spiraled together, like it's been hand spinned. And he hands it over to you.
There you go. I also gotta get, what do I have to get you guys again? Aliases. Right, yes. And, what was the other thing? Invitations. What do you guys are gonna call yourselves to get in there?
I assume you have aliases that would make sense for us, or are we making them
Make up
up
your
right
names,
now?
make your names. I don't make your names.
Senior Steve Jackson.
Here's David Jackson. Right?
And he just takes some paper, starts writing down, and you notice, like, for someone that's kind of jittery and kind of like crackety, his writing is elegant. It's very well done. And he writes
Not
down
as good as mine.
he starts writing down these parchments. It's like,
There you go. That should get you into get you in there. If not, then my name isn't Bob. What
Your
I
name
do-
Bob?
Isn't Bob?
Your name isn't Bob.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. Oh, right, drawing. Yes. So, what's your name? What name do you want?
I quite like. I can't go with an A name because we've already got so many A names.
Just-
here.
Just
I don't
call
know.
him Hugo Rice.
Well, he's
we're done.
deciding.
Hugo Rice. I like it. Let's
Hugo
take it.
Rice? What?
Rice, the first name.
What?
Hugo Rice. Hugo Rice.
Oh, why do you say so?
starts writing Hugo White, and then
I'll take it.
he passes it to you.
There you go, there you go. What about you?
Desmond Elgar will be just fine, I'm sure.
Desmond what? Albert?
Elgar. It
Elgar.
doesn't really matter. I mean,
I'll go.
That's, he starts writing it elegantly, and it's,
There you go. That should get you in.
Thank you.
And what about you little lady?
Jezebel Jenkins, because why not?
Jezebel Jenkins. I like it. Rolls off the tongue.
he starts writing again. He just puts a little extra
Oh, I
detail
haven't
on
seen
it,
anything rolling up your
hands it to you.
Like, well, you got your names.
yes.
Everything.
I forget my name.
Now,
Yeah,
good luck to y'all. And if you have any problems, say Bob sent you.
Who's Bob?
Dresden?
Jolan sent you.
Jolin.
Right, yeah, Bob. Okay.
And he just he walks a lot. He just goes down and starts going back to his work.
I hate that you picked a character with similar voice to mine because now I'm like
I
faltering.
I legit had this character's voice just being like, oh yeah, that's gonna be voice. Then you started doing like, oh fuck. Okay. Anyway, so you guys got your aliases, you've got
Yeah.
your invitations, and you end up being guided through another door to a coach. It's elegantly made, white, gold trimming, 2 horses, both black,
Yes.
and there's a man there, the same elven man, and he just says, well, you have plenty of time. You want a case at the joint?
Yeah, that seems like a good plan. I
Right.
I think as we approach, we'll leave these two in the carriage and the 2 of us will hop out a
yes.
short while before we arrive and make our rest of our way on foot.
If you, I imagine, seeing as we'll be arriving early, if you could wait just out of sight of the front entrance to the estate, we'll go in, have a look around, make our way back out when the party's about to start.
Very well. I will let you guys know that for sake of time, you have been talking about and playing for at least 3 hours now, so you're about an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got an hour's carriage ride, essentially. Or
Roughly,
half an
yeah.
hour,
Ah.
whatever.
You'll be there a bit early, but yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay. He opens the door. You'll step in, and he gets up and he's like, "Hyah!" and starts guiding the riding the coach.
I don't know about you, but if we are actually going to use these invitations, we have a white and gold carriage here, and black horses. That hardly seems ostentatious enough for this crowd, does it?
I mean,
What are you
Ma-
going to do? Change
have
the
a
colour of the
suggestion?
horse?
Yes.
my
Yeah.
alias is merely a duke. He does not need color coordinated horses.
Yes, but I am a small business owner with a multiple chains of magical items.
And everything must be gold, yes.
Everything, absolutely.
I did actually forget one
Please
thing.
don't tell me you're going to change the colour of the horse to gold on a stealth mission.
Yes. I
No,
like
I'm
it.
thinking about it.
I do note one thing is also, I forgot to mention, as is Masquerade, you're also given masks of your own designs.
Okay.
Dude, you should have like prepared us for that.
Sorry, I did forget that.
We've got props.
Oh, I didn't know you got props.
You
Hey.
went to.
I forgot,
Dude,
yeah.
It's
there
not
are
birthday party.
masks
That's fine.
in the
It's fine.
house.
Yeah.
I have a mask behind me.
Okay, jeez Louise. But that's fine. I mean, you can go and grab them if you want.
I could, but then only some of us will be.
Go grab the one that says dance.
Dude, yes.
For you.
I don't know where it is. It's been
No.
packed
I think
somewhere.
it was in the kitchen.
It's been packed somewhere.
Doesn't matter.
Different house.
But you
yes.
all have disguises, you all have your locations, and you're now being guided to the manor.
Okay.
The weather has slowly started, as you go, the weather has started to stop. The rain has started to ease, and the clouds are starting to part. It's beautiful night sky. You cross in the road, you see basically just townspeople, a lot of poor people just still trying to grab food, what they can. But as you approach, now I've got stuff written. As you approach the manor, like I said, the weather is oddly calm, but the atmosphere is bright and exciting. The first thing you see is the manor itself. It's 3 stories tall, with a balcony that surrounds the estate, and each story has a balcony of their own that you can see.
Yeah.
As you look past the garden and the fountains, you see coaches as well ahead, stopping as guests head out and walk up to the front balcony, to where you see guards and a manor door letting guests in. What do you guys want to do?
Well, before we actually enter the estate, the two of us would like to oh my god. Disembark, that's the one. Disembark the carriage.
Alright. You tell that to the coach driver?
You can just keep going, we're just going to jump out. Well, I'm going to jump out. I don't know
Do a
about,
barrel roll.
Escape hatch.
I don't know about Peppermint, but I'm going to jump out.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump out.
Alright. And he just keeps going as you jump out. If you're not too far away from the front balcony, you're at least about 100 meters off. So plenty of time. Give me a stealth check, and give me also an acrobatics check, because you are going out of a moving carriage.
Okay, so stealth first, or acrobatics,
first, then stealth. Yes.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
That's a 25.
17.
You land and you do a nice barrel roll, and you
Back on my
save.
feet. And stealth.
And stealth, yes.
Natural 1, but otherwise 14.
You land on a rock. It's like,
You're a rogue, right?
Oh,
You've got reliable talent.
That's a thing.
Nat 1 though is Nat 1.
No, because you can replace it with you treat it as a roll of 10.
That's true. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
So 10, which makes it 23.
Cool. Okay. You roll, you land
Goodness
on your
gracious,
feet,
your
and
snake's high.
save. You look around and you don't see any guards that were at the gates noticed you. They seem to be more distracted by the coaches continuing up, and
Okay.
you are not noticed by, well, what you can tell. What the rest of you doing?
Well, I'm actually disembarking from the coach when we reach the doors, seeing as we're not particularly early by the looks of it. The party's still in swing. It makes sense to enter, I think.
yeah, I am just checking my spell list and realizing something's not actually on there. So I'm taking
Okay.
that out and swapping it out for something other than that.
Yes.
And I'm also making my.
And I was gonna jump out as well.
Are you also? Okay, give me a acrobatic and a stealth as well.
Oh,
In that order, please.
That's a lot.
that is a 9, so that is a 12. for the first one.
Oh, for acrobatics? Okay. You land, you roll, but you don't land on your feet. You just keep rolling right next to your other gnome friend. Give me a stealth, please.
Okay. In
Okay.
23. That's what
Alright.
16 and 7 is, right?
Yes.
I
Yes.
hope so.
Maths.
You as soon as you roll, you get back up your feet and you just check around, and you don't, again, just like your friend, you don't see the guards noticing. The coaches are continuing. They seem to be a big enough distraction, and you guys just seem to land within a shaded area. As you look up, there are clouds still around, but it is normal. All right, so you two are currently riding up to the front door.
Yes.
My mask wasn't fancy enough, so I made it fancier. Put a little gold trim in there, and
Okay.
and the feather on it is just pure gold as well, and the rest of it is purple and ostentatious.
I think at
Alright.
this point I've just about finished my unseen servant ritual. So that
Okay.
lasts for an hour.
Perfect.
And at the moment I'm just commanding him to follow closely behind me.
Cool. As you two roll up, you see that there are the main stairs, and it looks like this balcony is a platform in itself. It's about 1 story on it high as well, and the stairs coming down. It's luxurious. The building itself is lovely. Outline like mahogany red outlines.
Yeah.
And it's with gold trimming as well, and the actual walls are very much white, but mixed with like ivory, and it looks priceless. It looks
Yes.
overly expensive. As you two roll up, the coach stops. The elven rider says, "This is it. Good luck."
Thank you.
And you guys step out, and
Yes.
the coach drives out. You two go up the stairs.
Yes.
As you go up, you note that there's a small line. As each guest you're looking at, and they all look extravagant, very nice tuxedo. It looks very lovely. The dresses
Yes.
are beautifully made, and each mask is odd, a little bit weird. There's some wear the classic masquerade mask,
Yeah.
but some are actually like actual like animal heads and that kind of thing. So very hard to tell
Yes.
what they look like underneath them, as they're just masks. They all get guided through. You see 4 guards at the side by side at the doors, and this man, a elder halfling. He's got a bit of a gut. He's nicely dressed. He's got a nice little red bow tie, brown suit, and he is currently just busy writing down on on a little notebook of his own. You guys walk up. He's like, names, please.
Ah, yes. We were late additions to this party, so you may not have the most up-to-date list. But this is... Yes. Late additions to the party.
Right, invitations, please.
Ah, yes. Pass mine over.
Thank you. He
I-
folds the book, looks at it. Oh, okay. And your name is?
Desmond Elgar.
Olga. It's on here. Rolls it up, puts it in a little satchel on his side.
Yeah.
He asks for yours.
Oh, I never hand things to people. Can you please do me the honors? I hand you my sheet.
I really hate traveling
That's
with you, you
really
know that?
fun.
Yes, I am aware, but when you're in my line of work, you've got to be a little bit fastidious.
And your name is?
Steve Jackson. You may know me from Steve's Superb Sorcerer's Stockpile. You may not. We are currently looking to move to this location.
Both of you, give me deception checks.
Oh yeah.
And I'll say with advantage because you do have the actual registration.
Yeah.
You have the invitation.
And I think I also get it for some other reason. Oh yeah. I'm an actor.
No. You're an actor.
30.
Yes.
Holy
24.
Cool. He's like, he looks, he's like, takes out his book and he starts writing down the names. Terribly sorry. Yes. I am also sorry that we appear to have started. People just start lining up and it's been chaos and. But it all checks out, I guess. Please enjoy. I'm sure Lord Centrin will be arriving out soon, and he will make a speech at some point.
Ah,
Help
excellent.
yourself. There's food in the dining room, and there's ballroom, and there's music, and enjoy yourselves, please.
Yes, thank you.
Very well.
And then he kind of just gives just goes back to his book and just doesn't get acknowledgement
Yes.
elsewhere, and then more people start lining up. First thing you two see is elegant. It's a nice round room. This here is the entrance foyer. You see 2 doors on either side and 1 door directly in front of you. 2
Yes.
stairs going up to the second level. And then you see people talking to each other. There's a couple of guards in there.
Yep.
And they seem to be just making polite chatter as well to people that just come up to them. And the second thing you hear is you hear just music. It's elegant. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Almost like ballroom, like waltz. It seems to be just posh.
Yes.
Now, going back to these two. What are you two doing?
Okay, so
Okay, so Jimmy, what you got?
I'm going to.
1954.
Is there an outer hedge perimeter, or is the perimeter open? What's the perimeter look like?
Well, okay. So you see, looking around, that there is the balcony. It's it's leveled.
Yeah.
1 story high. You do see on the side
I thought it was
far
3 stories high.
is 3 stories. However, we have the extra balcony as an extra one. So in a sense, it is 4 stories.
What?
4 stories. So balcony, ground floor, first floor, second floor.
It's a balcony below ground.
No.
Okay, so there's a bunch of dirt,
So
and then there's a balcony.
Right.
Sorry,
And then
yeah.
there's a manor.
Ground floor
sure.
is just saying the floor that.
Sure.
Yeah. However, looking across, there's.
So rather than a balcony, you're talking about like a deck?
Sorry, a what?
Deck.
Okay.
Veranda.
Accent. Gotcha. Yes.
I give up on that word! It's a way to
Oh
go!
my god, that was. Yeah, sorry.
I could tell somebody that I have a nice dick and they're like, what?
So,
I'm very proud of it.
Okay, so we've got the.
So you have when you see is tall hedges. The grass is beautiful. There are 2 guards walking back and forth on the side. However, you look far down. There is a stair. From which you can see there's a staircase going up to the balcony, but it seems to be further down towards the back of the manor.
Okay, so this veranda is completely
It completely
surrounded.
surrounds it.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we have some garden space and then hedges that go
There's
all the way
hedges
around.
going along. So this is a large land, and there are hedges towards the outer edges.
Yep.
And there's these smaller hedges at the end of the actual balcony of the actual deck.
Right, so just
Or deep,
below
as some people say.
the So I
Fuck you,
assume
Josh.
so the veranda itself is raised. Then there's probably a
Patio.
railing, and then there's hedge. Right
Yes.
there. Okay.
And then further down towards the back of the manor seems to be a staircase going up to the deck, and that's what you
Patio.
see.
If you can't say it without smiling, call it a patio.
Patio is just
Or
so
veranda.
not elegant.
Veranda.
Veranda, no. Now, see, nothing sounds elegant like veranda.
Courtyard.
Courtyard works.
Whatever. Anyway,
I just cut
I'm
straight.
going to start.
Patio is the fancier one out of deck and patio.
No, I just think of Australian backyards.
Unless Peppermint objects, I'm going to start making my way around the perimeter hedge, like the outer hedge,
Yep.
trying to stick to the shadows, and eventually make my way around to the side. I want to see if there are any windows on the side. I want to see if is this house tiered inwards, or is it a straight wall?
It's a straight wall as
Okay.
you look. It looks more like a castle
Okay.
than
Are
an
you
actual.
taking up all of the hedge space, or are you leaving some room?
Where are you taking it to as well?
I'm not in the hedge.
Give
Okay,
me.
so you are not being a hedgehog.
No.
Give me a stealth roll, as there are 2 guards walking back and forth.
Okay.
Clearly blue.
What are you doing, Peppermint?
I'm gonna follow him
Okay, give me a stealth
at
roll
a
as well.
distance.
23. Roll
However,
at 7,
I want
so
it noted, my name is not Peppermint!
Just punch him in the deck every time.
You're just hitting below.
Oh, I
the
have
Try.
a plan. I have
You're
a
just
plan.
hitting below the deck, I swear.
Look, honestly, he already knows what my very short one sentence character description is. If he keeps calling me Peppermint, he'll experience it.
Boy, who are you talking to? Me or him? Because I did say peppermint back.
Like, I know you said
right.
no murder, but no one in there's going to miss him.
Anyway, natural 20 on stealth.
Oh boy!
Very nice.
So you guys walking by, you see these two guys. They seem to be just monitoring, just basic guard duty, and they just do not. They don't notice you. They've been all distracted by the music that's been heard inside, and then as you guys move across, you end up getting towards the end, and then there's the stairs going up. As you look around towards the back, you guys see two gazebos, one close to you in one corner, and towards the other corner on the other side.
Okay.
Each gazebo seems to be having some type of performance. There seems to be two actors, and they're performing all kinds of plays, and you see some people that seem to be talking to themselves. They're elegant dressed. They're the guests, and they seem to be looking at these performers as one tries to stab with a pretend wooden sword, and the other one's like, oh, and it falls. And then
fight laugh.
choreographed, that's it.
They're
And
laughing.
the people, they're just like, excellent. And there's just a lot of that with some more guards around the back as well.
Okay. Alrighty then.
That was just brilliant. Excellent.
What's our window situation? Any windows on the side?
Yes, looking around, you do
Correction,
see...
any windows we can reach.
Yeah, well, for you guys, probably not so much. You need rope.
Any windows?
But there are windows.
I have rope. I have a burglar's pack.
Is there OSX?
Sorry, what?
Is there OSX as well?
I don't know what that is, but yes.
The Mac operating system.
Okay, I wasn't thinking of that. Okay. Disadvantage on charisma rolls. And,
Oh, it just evens out.
but yeah, no, there is you're looking at the building close to you, the actual wall close to you, and you see towards the end of it, servants seem to be walking out towards that corner. But mostly, yeah, they're all windows are all there. They seem to be all sealed up, but you can't really tell much more until you get closer.
Okay, so there are windows. What's
Yes.
the lowest to the ground? How high?
It's at least probably that kind of
So
height.
10
so
foot?
that's about. I wouldn't say 10 foot. I would say. About 10 foot. Actually.
10 foot?
So yeah,
So 10 foot's the lowest window, and then we have your side entrance?
that you suspect. You see servants coming out, but you can't really see where it is for the angle because you're looking this direction, while there you just see people coming out that way.
Oh, so it's a rear entrance.
It's
and
a
we're
rear
on the
entrance,
side.
yes.
Okay, right.
You can
Okay.
assume there's a rear entrance there.
Then I will continue making my way around to the rear.
Sex stories, man. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
dude. All right. As you go, you know that you have to get up the stairs though, because it is on the actual patio.
Oh no, stairs.
Stairs. Everyone knows one weakness.
I'm a gnome, I can't reach the stairs.
My legs. Okay, so you go up the stairs and you go.
Not going up, I'm not going near the
No?
place yet.
You're not
I'm
going near
just
the place?
casing it out from a distance.
Okay. As you continue around, the the exterior, the actual patio starts curving around. There you do see some more guards, but I'm going to say with the rolls that you had before, there's no problem. But the more you see small stairs going around. So the back side of the courtyard, it's more like little half circles going
Yeah.
around, and between each half circle is stairs going up, and then there's just the exterior.
Okay.
You're looking at the back, you see this first part you see is a rectangle building that's connected, and then you see at the end kind of like another rectangle building, and it's all connected. So you see two entrances. You see the main and the little side entrance where servants are coming out in that corner, and you see in the middle 6 doors, and they all seem to be people just coming in and out.
So it seems like a main rear.
That is
a
the
main
main-
rear exit entrance
yes.
thing. Okay.
And on the other side, you see another back entrance on another similar rectangle building. So it's very similar.
What
And that's what you
kind
see.
of from here can I make out what kind of technology advancements are we looking at? Are there ventilation shafts? Are there
That
are there small attic windows? Are
investigation check for me, buddy.
There... Hey,
He loves looking at
I
things.
do
Just
love looking at
love looking at
things.
them.
That's a 25.
Oh, it's that. Okay. You note that there doesn't seem to. You actually do see some sort of ventilation. It's towards the building the actual entrance that you're close to. However, it seems to be further close to some shrubbery, but in between the main entrance and this little side rear entrance.
Ground level?
Patio level.
Okay.
So you
So there does seem
peer
to
up
be-
a little
okay.
bit and you see, and then it's a little bit. It seems to be like a grate. That's all you can really see.
Okay.
What if I gave him a boost? Came up and sort of perched underneath and let him stand on my shoulder.
I mean, he's already seen it, so I guess that's what you did.
Yeah. We're working together
there we
on
go.
this one.
Yeah, why not?
So?
I was just thinking, height advantages.
One of my problems with my DM is I always have trouble getting back to different groups when they split. So I'm going to try and fix that by getting back to you two.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, trying to give you the opportunity.
That's fine. Currently, what are you guys currently doing? You are still in the foyer, and just foyer, people talking, people laughing. A couple of people go up to you. A older lady with this red mask with like nice feathers, and she walks up to you. It's like, oh, very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
Don't you love this place? I love going here all the
It
time.
looks absolutely brilliant. Do you live here?
No.
No?
That would be Centrum and Sodun.
Ah, yes. I was
Yes.
hoping I'd meet them tonight. Do you know where they are?
Well,
You were able to
Sodun.
point me in their direction.
Oh, I saw Sodun earlier in the dining room. I can't really remember where she is now, obviously.
That's alright.
But Centrum, and then you just hear like a cough, like it's like, oh, that must be him. And then you guys look up, and on the second level, near the stairs, is Centrum. Centrum, and I'm gonna get my stuff, as we all say. He's old, tiefling. He has a bald head, brown eyes. He's got rough red skin. He stands at roughly 162 centimeters, 5'3", and has a round build. Any more? Yep. He's got a oblong, typical face, and when looking a little closer, when he goes to rub his face, he has an extra thumb on his left hand.
What?
You can tell he's quite old, and you're guessing in like late hundreds, if anything. And he stands up.
Sorry, what race is it?
Tiefling.
Okay. That's old for a tiefling.
He stands to everyone, and there's two guards next to him. My honoured guests, on behalf of everyone, I thank you for coming. We've had a great year, and I'm expecting to have even better year coming. Please, enjoy yourselves. I'll be down soon enough, and I hope to talk to each and every one of you. And with that, he turns around and walks back, and the guards stay there.
Okay.
There, what do you guys
Kind of wanted to do a thing, but I figured I'd let you finish your speech.
Sure. What do you want to do? And we'll
Yes, I'm
go
gonna-
back a little bit.
So cast Mage Hand to grab a canapé, and then seeing as just as an excuse for casting it, because the casting is
Okay.
visual,
Sure.
and then if I can get within 30 feet of him while he's still talking, I can just move my Mage Hand right up next to him. It's invisible.
Within 30 feet? Okay, so he's currently up on the second story.
Yes?
And it's quite possible there are people there, so I'd say you get up there,
Yep.
and you give me a stealth check, because there are guards at each door on right and left.
22.
22. You get close, but then you do note that a couple of the guards seem to just be monitoring everyone. You kind of get a little glare, as there are people around there, but they don't seem to get as close to the stairs as they were, because everyone's looking up.
Yes.
And you kind of just is a little bit suspicious to get a little bit too close to the stairs, while
so it's-
the man by the Lord is talking.
Oh, I was thinking that I could do the 30 feet vertically. Is the balcony too high for that?
The balcony is... No, it's within reach.
Okay.
So you can reach the balcony, no problem.
Yes. Well, in that case, with this invisible mage hand, I'm going to try and pickpocket him.
Things just
I'd-
go floating there when he leaves.
So to get this right, how's Mage Hand work again?
So it can like pick up anything that weighs less than 10 pounds. Normally it is
Yeah.
visible,
What's
but
the
for
range?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
Normally it's visible, but for this like arcane tricksters, it's not.
I'm gonna say the fact that vertically 30, but to get the angle, because you have to you have to be vertically up, but it's
Yep.
also you have to go forward.
Yes.
You would be a little too far to get to 30
Okay,
feet.
that's fine.
So he says it to do, and
Yeah.
he walks away.
Okay.
So music starts playing again,
Yeah.
and you look ahead. The door to the dining room is open, and you see lavish table with all kinds of fruit, vegetables, roast
Yeah.
beef, pork. Like there's a whole hog there, and it looks like it's been glazed over.
Yes.
You also see, just looking from where you are, you do see like a jester of sorts, and
Yeah.
he seems to be throwing a few things, and he seems to be forming it for people around there.
And drawing dicks on everything.
Throwing dicks on everything, else he loses his head. But you do also see on the left from where you are in the main hall, in the entrance. No, so you're in the entrance way. I'm looking this wrong way. All right. Yeah. So there's the main entrance there, and you see the main hall dining room where it seems to be people more kind of going in.
Yeah.
We're gonna head in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's check that out. If they're not comfortable with us going upstairs.
Not at the moment. Maybe after a few minutes when the crowds died down from
Yes.
his speech, we will go in there.
All right. So people go in. It'll be about 10 minutes, and then around that time you enter and you see it's large, it's spacious. You see two doors on either side, kind of going angled out, and you see two openings, and people seem to be going through there. It's an atrium, whose room, and Beatrim, and people seem to be talking around there as well. You note that in the atrium is a band, like a nice, beautiful, lavish band playing, and you see the two doors on either side. The one coming in on the right, servants are walking out, waiters carrying food to people.
Yes.
You see a couple of guards on either side of the doors. But the one on your left is open, and some guests are walking through there.
Yeah.
The table itself is lavish, and this little jester towards the middle, he's just throwing stuff. People are giving him stuff to juggle, and he's just doing his best. You can kind of see a little bit of sweat on his brow as he's just keeps on getting given stuff, and he's just trying to do his best to not.
Let me play my music.
He's got some instrument in his mouth. He's trying to play while he's juggling. He's like, I can't not.
He's got an entire lute in his mouth while he's also juggling a harp.
I'm doing that the wrong way.
And people just keep giving him stuff to throw and juggle. The music's going, blaring, and yeah, the night is yours.
Finally.
I know. I finally
give the night.
I gave it back to you. You're welcome. I ran out of water. Okay.
You're correct. I never had any. Alright. So, is there anyone particularly ostentatious that looks like they live in this place, such as Lady What's Her Face?
Soden?
Yep. So.
No, you can't really see anything like that, but at the same time, everyone seems to be all wearing really extravagant disguises.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking for
masks.
the extravagant ones.
From what you can see, not so much. There's a lot of it be the average noble.
Yeah.
Whatever an average noble is.
Mere
They're
gold
ostentatious,
engraved
but
trimming.
not glaringly so.
Well, I am walking with a certain air of pomposity around me,
Sure.
so like attracts like. So let's see what happens there. And I would like to
thanks,
do I see the senator walking around anywhere?
You haven't been given any indication what he looks like. So you kind of can't really just be like, oh, that's him. So
I'm looking for old with an air of pomposity.
you're in a manor
Yeah,
full
I
of
know.
nobles.
I know.
They come in spades.
I'm looking for the one that looks like he's in charge of everyone.
So currently, no. There seems to be just a lot of people just chatting and
Okay.
the jester being tortured.
Okay. I'm going to enjoy the jester being tortured for a little while, and then ask whoever I'm next to. Excuse me, you haven't seen the lady Sojourn around, have you?
Yeah. Okay. You
Do
talked.
you know what she's wearing?
Currently, when you're looking, you see this young female human, and you can only guess like a diplomat of sorts. She's short, straight, black hair, black eyes. She has soft chocolate skin. She stands at like 5'1", but she's also kind of beefy for her size. She's got a square but yet ordinary face. She's easily out of breath as she's been just throwing things at the jester. And she turns to you and is like, oh, I'm sorry. What do you say? I'm kind of deaf in this ear.
I am looking for Lady Sojourn or Senator Chant.
Excellent. Throw some more.
Oh,
Sorry. I don't actually. I wouldn't know. Give me a persuasion check.
my
49.
close. 29.
Chance. I wouldn't actually know where he is, and Lady Soden, I saw her. Actually, I saw her earlier ago. I'm not sure where she's gone. She was without a mask, so she's probably put it on at some point now.
Yes, what does her mask look like?
Sadly, I couldn't quite get an idea of what it looked like. I was kind of distracted with the jester. Isn't it marvelous?
Yes, I do enjoy ritualistic torture in my homeland as well. I'm looking to...
Torture.
Well,
It's just entertainment.
one man's point of view. But that being said, I'm sure he's well paid / fed. So
I'm sorry. I gotta go. And as she sees another man come up, and stage 2 just walk off.
I don't know what just happened. I'm pretty sure he just cock-blocked me, and I want to erase his memory for him. But I don't think I will.
Look, you can waste them now, or you can use them when they're useful.
I think I'll use them when they're useful. Let's find this lady.
Yes, let's.
Alright. So you guys continue looking around. Going
Yeah.
back to these two, what are you doing?
I know what I want to do in a moment. Anything you want to do in particular, Minty?
She's going to castrate you.
Appreciate you saying my name correctly.
Oh.
That was correct. Don't worry, I went back and looked.
He looks like, oh no.
You said the windows were like 10 feet up, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not gonna be able to like spider climb my way up there, eh? I'll just look like a dick. I'll be like scrabbling in the butt. Because gnomes are tiny. I don't actually know if I particularly want to do. I'll just follow him quietly with
okay.
my bow out.
What are you doing?
I'm going
Yes.
to I'm going to take a few steps back. I'm going to try and find the shade of a small bush or something. And then I'm going to fumble around my pocket for a bit, pull out a copper wire. I'm going to point towards roughly in the direction of the mansion.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast a message
Okay.
to you.
Yo.
And I'm going to relay really quickly. Small ventilation shafts, windows 10 feet off the ground. We can get in from here if you like. You can reply to this message.
I want to say that you hear a different voice.
Well, that is very good to know. Yeah, I'll keep you posted.
As you were saying that, you see that the gazebo, there's something else happening now. There's someone grabbed a pie and starts throwing at the actor. And there's a few people going, boo, boo, bring back the other two. And it's not going well for them.
Bring back the original cast. Yeah, they're all dead. Bring them back to life. Okay.
So you had
Okay.
currently 3 or 4 entrances there. You are still currently underneath the balcony, like just behind the balcony. What do you want to
Okay.
do?
I'm going to. I think we'll move around to the last side. I want to see what the last side is. So
Okay.
we'll have seen the whole perimeter.
Sure. I'm gonna say give me another stealth check because it's been a little bit of time.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
23.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Thing. Yeah. You know, I never had a rogue that got me that far, and when I did, I didn't choose stealth. So,
I'm gonna use a luck point because I don't want to do 2.
also, you're gnomes, so you guys get isn't no, it's
Halflings.
halflings.
No, it's half.
You're
And
not.
that's only when they're obscured by a creature one size larger than them.
Oh, I
I was
think
thinking the
That's
lucky
better
thing.
24.
Oh.
That's better
Cool.
than 9.
You guys continue walking around, and you there's 4 guards down on the stairs, and you seem to just get just behind them. They seem to be more distracted, more like intent on looking forward.
Okay.
And as you guys go around the corner, you see another staircase, but this time a little bit further down towards the front, and that's going up. And on looking on the other side, the same level of stairs, same level of the windows. However, there's a one door on that entrance, in the side entrance there.
Okay. Is anyone watching for a few minutes? Is anyone going in and out of that door?
No one's going in and out of the door. There are 2 guards though going on the side.
They're patrolling
They're
along
patrolling,
the
but there's
veranda?
no one going out of that one.
Okay. So from what we've seen, the entire perimeter now,
Yes, you've seen the
and
entire
we've
perimeter.
seen no direct access to the second floor.
To the second floor? No,
Okay.
just to the ground floor, or the first, if you want to say.
Okay, I'm going to message him again. I'm going to say, entire perimeter has been cased. We can move in at your command.
Why
Okay,
his
fine.
command?
Because
Well,
I'm
he's the one on
tall.
the inside.
We're using an Invader Zim level of leadership here. It's the tallest one that calls the
Elsie.
shots.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Just make toast.
I am.
Making toast.
I would like to start
Right.
heading up to see the Lord. What's his face?
All right,
Centron. I don't know why I can never remember these names.
not a problem. You go to up. So you end up going back to the entrance foyer, and you go up the stairs, and one of the guards quickly stops you. Is like, "I'm sorry. You are not. You cannot come up. 'Cause Lord Centrum is currently preoccupied with things. He will be down if you want to see him, though."
Oh, I am terribly sorry. I just wish to thank Lord Centron for his invitation to this party. I'm having a very good time, and I'd like to discuss business with him away from prying ears.
Sorry to jump in the middle of this, but while they're distracted,
Sure. Okay. Deception.
Oh yeah, and I am
Stealth.
pretending to be someone else with business regarding someone else.
I don't know what you rolled.
I rolled
Oh,
a
is that,
natural
you actually
20.
rolled that one. Okay.
Yes, so that's a 32.
Okay. And you?
That is a 26.
So he doesn't notice you. You just start skulking up,
Yep.
and as he talks to you, he's like, "Oh, sorry, I have orders. I do
It's totally
understand.
understandable. You are just doing your job.
I do apologize, but he should be down here in about 10 minutes.
Very well.
I'm sorry, but please enjoy yourself."
I would like to also thank our other host, Lady Sodrin.
Oh, Lady Soden.
She downstairs.
She
at the moment.
is.
Yes.
Last time I checked, she, from what I was told, she was in the dining room. However, I'm sure she's gone to her favorite place, which is the sitting room, where she likes to talk to people and likes to read books.
Very well. Thank you.
Not a problem, sir. Enjoy your
I'm
evening.
gonna start heading towards the sitting room.
Okay. You know
And
where the sitting room is?
Where is the sitting room?
Oh, my apologies.
I'm new.
Actually,
I'm
this-
new in town, and Lord Centron sponsored my travel here, so I can set up one of my small businesses. So that is why I'd like to speak to him. But I'm happy to talk to Lady Sodrin.
You get this sense that he's just like, too much information, and he's like, okay. Well, actually, if you look behind you and he guides you to the door when you entered the left door. If you just go through there, there is the sitting room right there.
Thank you.
Not a problem. And he goes back to his door. Goes back to the Actually, he goes back to the door where he guides you to the door. He just stands there.
I'm gonna swagger off to the sitting room.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the. I'm curious to know what's gonna happen here. You go up the stairs.
Yep.
And I'm going to say what happens because I forgot.
Yeah.
Got notes. I don't do this with my own campaign. Just pointing this out. I put so much work in this.
It's just less work into this.
Absolutely.
Into your campaign.
Absolutely.